poisons the air. People don't even realize this is going on, and you're just funding this all the time.
But what about, I've been so good to you, sweetie. Look at, what about that?
I thought that was free checking. Then there was like that $10 fee that came up and everything.
I got you a premium card, damn it. You know how much I had to work to get you that credit? And the flat screen? And the tuition?
And how much were you getting paid while you were working? $1 billion an hour?
That's not
Guys, and your
important.
bonuses, and you say you can't invest in renewable energy, yet you're doing things like this? It is over. I don't want anything to do with you. You just go ahead and lightly rape our planet, giving money to the companies that invest in fossil fuel drilling and fracking for gas and for oil and blowing the tops off mountains. Think that's the only way to get energy on this planet? You are so backwards. I've been seeing someone else, a credit union. He keeps me much more satisfied than you ever did.
You must be Bank of America.
I'm all banks. But you better not bank on me.
Actually, I have $50 in you. Yeah, I'm going to take it out. We're at Powell Market at one of the outlets of the Bank of America. Valentine's Day 2012, where people are going into the bank and taking their money out silently and peacefully. And 2 days from now, they're going to put that money into a credit union. And this is Martin.
There's so many different ways in which the banks have been terrible that they're all adding up. A year and a half ago, I was sort of pissed off about the fact that we had bailed out all these banks and that they were continuing to foreclose on people and they were giving themselves huge bonuses. My wife and I had a joint account at Bank of America, so we opened a joint account at my credit union. And we had shifted all of our direct deposits over to the credit union account. So I went in to try to close it and was told that my wife needed to be there as well. It was a few months before she and I both had a Saturday free and went down there to close it, and it turned out we didn't both need to be there. Late October of 2010, WikiLeaks released all these diplomatic cables. That was known as Cablegate. Then PayPal refused to let people donate, Visa refused to let people donate, MasterCard refused. One could wire money through one's bank, and Bank of America specifically prevented people from wiring money through their bank. Around this time, WikiLeaks said that they had a whole lot of documents about misbehavior by Bank of America.
I live in the Outer Mission.
Now, he is a bike messenger.
Based on just how Bank of America treated me as a working person and how inefficient they were in coordinating with me to deliver their packages, I came to a conclusion that I would never put my money in Bank of America.
So much poison on the planet that keeps us alive. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. We are done. And you know what?
All right. How many police cars did you say you saw?
10 police vehicles.
Yeah, there are still 6 parked here at the corner.
They're around the corner, there's some up the street. One of the more benign protest groups I've ever seen. Nothing aggressive was going to happen with the group of protesters who were here. They probably only needed about 4 or 5 police. No, this is better than Oakland.
They were breaking up with Bank of America.
Correct.
Going in, taking our money out. The police found out about, and they showed up. What was the reason, the main reason that you wanted to participate?
With Occupy Bernal and trying to prevent the foreclosure of our neighbors' homes. I came down here to try and empower people to take their money out of their bank and to invest in the community and community banking and to, not contribute to the degradation of the environment, to predatory and exclusionary lending practices that these banks, B of A, Wells Fargo, all the big corporate banks are deeply involved in, and that are destroying our communities and the fabric of our economy.
The Asian cop told me, well, we're here because we've been told that Occupy SF was going to take out Bank of America today. I said, well, you don't see us engaging anyone, do you? Say, who are you with? I said, well, I'm with me. Commander Garrity is here from the Tenderloin Task Force, and he's on his intercom constantly letting people know what's happening. Obviously, you know, they are getting a salary on a very easy route today.
Ellen did this great little play. She played the part of the person taking the money out of the bank, right? And
Breaking up with the banker for all his dirty dealing.
Ellen
Osuna.
from New York and moved to San Francisco, committed to Occupy Wall Street, and notice the button, frack. What was the event that made you pull that money out of Bank of America?
I mean, I've known for years like what the banks invest in mountaintop removal, coal mining, and there is so much hope as far as renewable energy, yet so many billions of dollars are tied up in dirty energy. In New York, so many people are mobilized against fracking right now. It's basically a process of getting at the gas that's trapped in shale, instead of just drilling down and the gas coming out like in the past, because now we've run out of gas that's easy to get. They have to drill down and inject water, sand, and chemicals. The fractures in the earth are unpredictable. It's contaminated water, it contaminates air. New York people are fighting it, farmers, city, upstate, everybody. In California, it's pretty much going on, and no one, even the Bureau of Land Management or the people supposed to be regulating it, or the farmers nearby, even really know what's happening.
And people actually are able to light their water faucets on fire. Is that because of methane gas from fracking? In the movie Gasland, there's a sequence about that.
Yes, Gasland is a really great movie to see. The gas industry and their front group, Energy in Depth, has refuted Gasland. They've released things saying this about Gasland is a lie, that about Gasland is a lie. On the website, gaslandthemovie.com, Josh Fox goes point by point into all of what the industry says and then gives his own, along with other scientists and experts, rebuttals. We are rearranged molecules of air, water, and food. Often the environment is thought of as something that's far out there, but it's really the air and the water that we all take in. Gas drilling is a real concern. Bank of America also invests in gas. They even say that on their own website. All extreme energy extractions are the problem. Coal mining, drilling for gas, drilling for oil, nuclear energy. There's so many billions of dollars tied up in these extreme energy extractions. If that was shifted to solar, wind, geothermal, kinetic energy, ethically produced biofuels, conservation, there would be a lot of jobs created and a lot less destruction of this planet.
You were the banker.
Yes.
And then she was breaking up with you.
Correct. I realized that the issue of the environment was central to all other issues. Unless we have a planet that we can live on, air that we can breathe, water we can drink, the other is meaningless. Bank of America is simply one of many big banks that just do unspeakable things to the planet. They're loaning money to all sorts of environmental thugs that are raping the planet.
David Nellen put this heart together as part of this action outside the Bank of America today. A bicycle box that you modified. And
we made into a broken heart.
Broken heart? See that?
Broken heart because of all that the banks are doing. This became that.
The banks are doing this clear cutting, making this green, beautiful thing into this gray, dry, desiccated thing. It's
mountaintop removal, Okay.
And here we see that it's funded by the Bank of America.
Gas drilling in there.
Yeah, gas drilling in the form of raping of the planet. Forcible injection of toxic sperm.
Drilling fluid splashing past the liner. Dimmock, Pennsylvania, 2009. Down here, 28 billion gallons of toxic coal sludge.
Spitting distance of an elementary school. How these corporations and banks can kill our youth and get away with it.
Short-sighted greed and complete disconnection from realizing that we are part of Earth and Earth is part of us.